race is more than cars running in circles. From the first beautiful entertainer to the last tired driver, it's a special event like nothing else in all of sports.
Last one to know, our last one to show, I was the last one you thought you see there.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Appreciate it, dude.
And once again, you're the first person to notice that we're actually cool guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up, though.
Hey, what's going on, Electric Colt fans? This is Electric Colt Podcast. We are the LTC from East Tennessee, sponsored by DC Solar.
I'm minding my own business watching The Clash. And then I heard a knock on me.
And they like come in. What the hell? What's he doing?
He wants to be a guest on tonight's show.
Just a guess?
I mean, think about the amount of crashes we've seen where guys shouldn't walk away. Ryan Newman, Austin Dillon, Carl Edwards, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, 28 different times. I mean,
Hey, y'all should run NASCAR. I can just see his ass saying that shit.
I am loud. I am proud. I am annoying and give my opinion when no one else asks.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, what?
hi.
Well, let's
I don't know what happened.
Dude, that
It
intro
crashed.
does not want to play.
No.
We're
Dude,
fucking
it
live.
hates me. Yeah, hey, we're live.
Fuck it, we'll do it.
We are live.
I will say this: that intro lasted a lot longer than Aaron Rodgers' ankle.
Damn. Dude.
Oh, no.
Not Aaron.
No.
Oh, no, the Jets suck again. No.
What music do we want? Do you want
Ooh,
like
I like-
creepy music?
Let's do that one.
Was this fucking Gryffindor, dude? I don't know what that shit.
I
We
want
could
to
chat. Y'all can pick tonight.
do it. Let's do this one.
This one?
No.
Oh no. Free Chrome indeed, man. Oh shoot. Okay. Let's do the intro real quick and then I've got it down. I want to play his video. Dude, that thing is incredible. Anyway, hey, guess what? We're back for another episode of the LTC straight out of East Tennessee. As always, it's me, Cody, your host with the most. I'm joined here by my three lovely guests this evening. They're long-time listeners, but first-time callers. If you boys don't want to go on and introduce yourselves for all these fans.
Yeah, dude. I'm JKL. That's.
Thanks for joining me, by the way, on my show. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, dog. Listen, I appreciate you allowing me to show up here, dog.
Hey, anytime, dude.
I'm Dalton Good, aka Dalton Reddy Bush.
I'm the leader of the hashtag Parv Gang, the man who drafted 5 quarterbacks in the fantasy league, the man who likes to eat candy corn, the man who's wearing a Mario Kart shirt, the man who's a Dolphins fan, the man who's an Eric Jones fan, and yeah, thank you for having me on tonight. I appreciate it. And
That's a really good promo.
I also, I don't know, you probably can't tell, but I haven't shaved in like forever because I have not had the fucking time to do it. So we're just like let it grow even longer than I have
Let it
before.
grow. Let it grow.
Maybe I'll have a full beard or something.
So if you're tuning in from Twitter, which this was OG, this is what we originally did. We didn't even go live on YouTube. We just went straight to Twitter. And then we moved all the way over to YouTube. But I figured it would probably be cool to maybe like go back to our roots. And we are live on Twitter right now. And if you're on Twitter and you like our show, you can come over to YouTube. And if you come over to YouTube, you can actually chat with us and we can interact. Parv, are you okay?
So funny.
I saw
That was really fucking thought provoking. What Cody was just saying. And you're laughing.
I just saw a meme or something.
Oh, you just saw a meme? What kind of meme was it?
Please share. You have to share now, dude.
No, we don't.
I feel like you have to share it now, Parv.
I mean, check the group chat. You can see yourself.
Parv with a beard and JKL shaved is freaking me out. Hey, what's poppin', Cole? That's brother Cody right there.
Hey, what up?
We got
Cole?
Papal Cody.
You got the whole gang with you tonight.
You got to fix the seating order. True, this is not right.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yes, it's fucked up.
This feels normal.
Yeah, I'm in the back seat because no one likes to talk to me. So,
I'll be at Bristol for the first time. Hope to see y'all there.
Baby.
Coming from Texas, dude. 100%, you will see us wandering around. I think either Friday or Saturday. We'll figure out like a time, and then will tweet from the LTC account like an area where we're gonna be, because there's a lot of people coming that I want to meet. So it'll probably be easier to just pick one place for like just everybody to convene, because there's gonna be 4 of us. Parv's not coming, but everybody else, I want to meet viewers that are showing up. I think that would be sick. So I will tweet from the LTC account.
I'll go ahead and say this. If y'all know where the Toyota campgrounds, that's most likely where we're going to be.
Yeah, that's the hangout.
The mound. That's where we should meet. I've said that for
Back
so
to
long.
the mound.
The mound. Roast the mound, dude.
No, everybody knows where the mound is.
Everybody, if you go to Bristol, you'll find out where the mound is.
We can like stand up at the top of the mound, and everybody can be gathered down below us.
There we go.
Colt
Hello,
members.
Colt.
The Colt.
The Colt has a ribbon.
Tonight we stand.
Let's pop a Corvette. Saturday would probably be the day, because Saturday's the day where I want to show up to the track super early.
Yeah, same.
Now, before we dive all the way in, I've got another guest to bring on. Hello.
What's up, sluts?
Hey, nice hat, dude.
You're like
I appreciate that.
You're like 25
Big Bubba
minutes
guy?
early.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you're here earlier than normal.
Like 25 minutes early.
Oh, yeah. That's what happens when you end shit on time.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
this ain't Bubba. Man, this is... How
Hey,
about
that's Bubba.
Hey,
No,
hey,
that's Bubba.
That's Bubba.
them Cowboys. How about them Cowboys, though?
Yeah, you already know what's coming. You already know it's coming.
How about them
I
fins
ain't
though?
doing nothing. All I'm going to say, I came in there yesterday thinking it was going to be a tight game. I did not expect a little butt whooping. So, look.
Either the
How about them
Cowboys are
Cowboys?
scary or the Giants have completely crumbled. There is no in between.
How about them Dolphins though?
Hey,
Fins
them
up.
Dolphins be serious. Oh.
Fins
I'm
up.
glad you guys had a winning weekend. Me and
I
Dalton,
did.
Me and Dalton did. Yeah.
Bro, why are you flexing so hard right now? Bro, you were purposely in this angle to like.
Dude, I'm literally just like bent over. That's it.
No, bro, you're
Yeah,
flexing for the
exactly. That's what
viewers.
she
Don't
flexed,
fucking
bro.
start with that shit. I'm not fucking
Dude.
flexing.
Trying to look all cool.
Yeah, dude.
Finally keeps wearing
Shave the
something
face
good.
up.
Go
flexing
Bubba.
hard.
Yeah.
You guys watch?
Oh, I'm
Kansas?
sorry. I've got broad shoulders. Dude, I cannot relax anymore than I am right now.
I told him literally the
That's what
first thing I
Kansas-
said when he joined in. I was like, Jacob, you look fucking jacked, bro.
Coop hasn't seen me since I started working out at all.
Yeah, dude, Jacob's on roids, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm taking major.
He's
roids
needling.
Shooting right in the ass, bro. Right in the damn cheek. All right, bro. Hey, who we got in here? What ladies we got? All right, we got Cody's mom.
Amanda's
We got
here.
Amanda. All right, bro. you can
Summer's
flex for
here.
Amanda.
Summer's
watch
here
out
too.
though. Dalton's gonna come for you if you flex too hard for Amanda. Watch out.
Do you have that Chrome video?
Oh yeah, I do. I'll play it in just a little bit.
On trend, yeah. Jacob's totally busting some chin. Yeah.
Everyone in the chat
trend.
right now. Hashtag free Chrome.
Hey, free my boy Chrome.
Oh, I want to see the chat. Come on. do
Okay,
it.
yeah. So last week,
Hey.
and then I have a video to play. Go ahead.
Are we keeping this show like an hour and a half still? Is this what?
That's
That's
the
plan.
plan. That's the
Okay.
plan. But
I
we
didn't
got to
know what
talk
the-
Bristol. We have to talk Bristol, and Bristol might
You guys see
might
that?
go hard.
There's a Redskins logo in this cup.
Hey, shout
Who?
out the Bird Gang though.
Who?
Hey. Where them
All right.
boys? Hey,
Anyway,
shout out my boy A-Rod. He got a broken
hey,
ankle. He
what's
done.
what's poppin', Travis? Jacob only looks that way because he shaved.
That's
Jacob has to lift 5 Ford F350s with the death wobble.
Jacob, I'm gonna take pictures with the fans this weekend. Just like this.
JKL
I'm
on
gonna
the
wear a
Liver
tank
King
top.
diet.
dude. I'm telling you, I
Looks so
cannot
wide,
express this anymore. I'm not.
I'm gonna see you
flexing it.
Saturday, and you're not even gonna look
This
like
is
that.
me
You're gonna be like,
flexing, dog. Like that's me
Free
flexing.
Chrome.
This
Now
is me being
unflex.
normal.
Nah,
Huh?
bro, you're flexing.
I'm not
Free
Pick the phone up
Chrome.
at a better angle. Pick it up. Pick
So
the phone
last
up.
week we had a
Much
little bit of
better.
drama. Last week we had a little bit of drama on the show. Our boy Chrome, he made a joke, and he ended up getting timed out and banned from the channel. And there were a lot of accusations going around, and there was a video made. And I think that we need to just watch this video. So we're gonna commentate. Actually, I'm muting everybody. Everybody's getting muted so we can listen.
Yeah, why's Chrome banned?
Banned?
Yeah, it says Chrome Prodigy was banned and their comments were.
Oh no!
Hey, it's not working.
Nothing.
No, it's like super delayed right now. It's not working at all.
My internet is so bad that it makes me so sad.
Dalton, can you get it up?
I don't know if Dalton will do it or not. Is the question. Will Dalton do it? Actually,
Wait, I
Or
might
did
have it
Dalton lose
now.
host privileges?
I think I have it. All right,
I'll
I'm
mute
muting
myself.
everybody.
What'd you do, bro?
Yeah, why's Chrome banned?
Banned?
Yeah, it says Chrome Prodigy was banned and their comments were removed.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it says on mine.
My friends, thank you for being here. Today I come before you with a plea to fight back those who try to control our lives and our future. The powers that be are not faceless entities. They are the corporations that exploit our labor, the politicians who prioritize their own interests, and the influential figures who manipulate the truth. Yesterday, I was victim of a heinous attack. My First Amendment right was took away from me by the powers that be. I have seen your support. I appreciate your support, and I would ask for your continued support. I stand here as a symbol for unity, trust, and compassion for your rights. Thank you all for your continued support, and if you do not mind, spreading the hashtag #FreeChrome today.
Hey, that's that boy Chrome. Hey, y'all are muted, by the way. Everybody's muted, so you gotta mention. Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, I think we got to just go right into it and address the elephant in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, Chrome is here.
Hey,
Chrome is
yo!
here.
Are you shitting me?
It's that boy.
That was good.
It's that boy.
Dalton was good.
Hey, how's it going, Dak? Hey, Dak, I appreciate you for last night so much, bro.
Bruh.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh yes, sir. I got you.
Dog. Thank you so much, Dak.
So, man, how are you recuperating after last week's violent attack?
Man, I will say, I was in withdrawal of rights. It's like overcoming Jacob's addiction. I see you up there.
Mm-hmm.
What addiction?
It's like the second you have it took away from you, it's never the same. You want it back. So that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm here today. Like I said, as a symbol for unity, compassion, and trust against the powers that be.
And who are those powers? Who are those powers that be?
Tell him, Dakota.
Okay.
Get him.
All
I
right.
need to say no more.
In a judicial system, okay, the guilty is not guilty until they are proven guilty. Dalton, what is your defending testimony?
My defending testimony was I was already in pissed off mood,
You're
and
a terrible lawyer. You're going to prison.
I don't give a shit. You're listening to what I have to say. So I was already having a terrible day. First of all, I was very offended by Chrome's take, and I did put him in timeout. I will admit, but I didn't know that I was going to actually ban him from the show.
See, the powers that be can't even handle their own power, and that's where it goes wrong.
Valid point. Honestly, that is a very noted. Certainly noted. Do you have a closing argument, Chrome?
Just love each other. This flag stands for unity. This flag stands for unity. If it wasn't for this flag, I wouldn't be here today.
That flag put you where you are.
If it wasn't for this flag, my parents could not have got married. I will tell you that. I will tell you that right now.
Wait a second.
I think that flag is why me and you really started talking a lot too.
That is true. I brought it to class.
Iconic. Absolutely
Yes.
iconic.
Hey, pull up Junior's comment. Let's suspend Dalton for tonight's show.
No, you can't.
Honestly,
do that.
I take
No.
place of Dalton for this show.
No.
Because if we suspend Dalton, then he's suspended for Bristol week.
Ooh,
No.
man, and he's got to take the weekend off.
No.
We suspend Dalton tonight.
I don't think that's fair.
Who votes?
I'll take
Who
your
votes?
suspension.
What would NASCAR do? Dalton, do you have $25,000?
Yeah.
That goes
You're
directly to
innocent.
Chrome.
You're on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
need
safe.
Dalton to enter the reinstatement process.
Sensitivity.
Let me call my lawyer, Rick Hendrick, for a moment, and then I'll give him a
Mr.
call.
H.
Yeah, he knows what to do.
Hey, thanks
Hello?
for stopping by, Nate.
Hello, it's Mr.
Nate
H.
was at the race
You
yesterday.
ready?
I want to say shout out in the chat. Shout out Jackhammer. Shout out Junior. Tristan. I don't even know about you, bro.
He said, "Is that LeBron?"
Nah, bro. That's Dak Prescott. Hey, where's he at? Who said that? Tristan. How about
Nate-
the Cowboys?
Mr. Chrome, I really think, especially with you taking time out of your day to make that video, and just how well performed it was, you should go audition for TV or like theater or something, because you got some talent, bro.
I am majoring in that field, so maybe one day.
I think you have the spunk for it. It's like your hot dog video where you're the weenie.
Yeah.
Dude, that is incredible. Like, that was A1 content. Please do talk me through a little bit though about like why you were like, you know what, I'm gonna make like a campaign for this.
So, the great community that is the cult, I felt, there was some tension, and I wanted, to be the knife to cut the tension, clean it up, have some fun with it. I'd like to say that was a pretty quick turnaround, but
It was a good turnaround.
it was more of a fun little thing for me to do, and I was trying to pop the boys. Dalton, I love you. I apologize that it had to come to this, but I hope I at least made you laugh a little.
You know what? you taking time to make that interview. Look at me, bitch. For you to take time out of your life to actually make that video, I actually respect the shit out of that. I'll be honest with you.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
How do you feel about that, Jacob?
Shake my hand.
They have reconciled. We have reconciliation of the cult.
And there we go. I'm gonna put a fucking t-shirt on if you don't stop, dog. I worked out. I came up here. I'm literally
He's got
not
the
even.
swole.
I'm just sitting here. That's all
He's
I'm
flexing
doing.
hard. He's got no flat mustache.
Cooper was probably that bully in like high school that would like there's a sudden change in someone, he just like make fun of it the rest of it, the person's life. Like, oh dude, you got swole.
So Chrome, I think there's going to be another video project this week where it's Cooper versus Jacob.
No,
I don't
Cooper.
know.
No, Chrome. How about you and I
Yeah.
team up? Let's end this right here, right now. How about you and I team up and make a "You Can Quit" commercial for Jacob and his nicotine addiction?
Got you. I got you.
Jacob's gonna quit nicotine and fake flexing on stream.
All right, that's it. Cooper, I'm fighting. I'm fucking fighting.
Let's go.
Let's
Just
go.
wear a shirt when you fight me.
And to add on to it, I'll pay for like
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of bills you have for making those.
Jacob looks
but,
like a fucking
I got you covered.
kangaroo. That's how he'd look in fight.
Bills for making videos?
The spaghetti arms, bitch. Don't start with me, dude.
I'd take spaghetti arms over looking like
Yeah,
a
dude, I'm not fucking
dumbass
flexing,
kangaroo.
dog. Like, calm the fuck down. I'm serious.
World Star.
I'm actually.
World Star.
World Star. Chrome, are you going to be at Bristol this weekend?
Yes, sir.
What days are you going to be in?
I believe I'll just be there Saturday.
Good.
Unless I end up with the means of getting to the Xfinity race at least. But this year's just looking like Saturday.
Okay. Are you going with Pops?
How about this? Would you take a free truck ticket?
Is that Thursday?
Yeah.
That is Thursday.
I got new job orientation.
Ah,
Thursday.
shit. Never mind. Because I do have a free truck ticket for anybody that wants it.
I definitely would have took. No, I'm not going. Dad has got to work this time, so me and the missus will be hitting up Bristol.
Gotcha. Y'all definitely got to swing by the tailgate.
Yes, sir. I already told her that we'd make our way out there.
Yeah.
I was like, Cody actually threatened me via text message.
I think I did actually
Jacob's
threaten
bodyguard.
Yeah. And I was like, I actually have to see Jacob with my eyeballs.
Just to know that he's real.
Yeah. 'Cause right now, I think he's like, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's not real right now.
Talk.
Bro, I got him rolling his eyes, bro. Did you see that? He's like,
Jacob looks like he's about to go take Rex Kwando.
Bow to your sensei. Yeah, that's what the fucking.
You look like that dude off that Old Spice commercial. That's supposed to be the Terminator.
The
Old Spice.
Dolph Lundgren commercial.
I don't know, the one where he's getting like sweated on and then he drops them for the deodorant.
Yeah.
That's what you look like.
Dude, the song is just in the dojo, doesn't
I'm
it?
literally just sitting here. It's all I'm doing.
Here's one for you, Dalton. Did you try Casey's Pizza? If so, did you enjoy it?
What the fuck was
What?
that? Hell
How
my
the
god.
fuck? Look. This is not allowed on the show.
No, it's not. It's really not.
And I get timed out in band?
Yeah.
I made a mistake.
To be fair, I did not read the last bit of it. So I just read the first.
Good job, dumbass.
That one's all on me. And then I had to like read it 5 times to realize what the problem was.
He did have a cleaner question, so let me go scroll to the top. If I can find it.
What happened to that?
Oh, it was just the normal one. Yeah, I thought he asked that again because I missed it the first time.
Yeah, so I actually went to the Tennessee game, last Saturday, and luckily there was a Casey's right near the stadium. So before I turned away and went home, I stopped by Casey's, got me a slice of pizza. For gas station pizza, like unbiased, that's pretty good stuff.
Bro, JD. Yo. JD. That's Jacob right now.
Oh my god!
It's getting retweeted right now. Dog.
Harv looks like an off-brand Del Gribble.
Who?
Did you just say who?
Yeah.
I hope that's a joke. Jacob looks like he killed Apollo Creed in Rocky. Save JKL from roids. Every donation equals one less roid.
I love vaping and steroids. That's two things I love.
Oh.
Chrome looks like he makes SoundCloud mixtapes on this computer.
I wish it was a lie.
It's a little close to home.
Yo, hold up. This ain't work.
Oh!
Yeah. I didn't expect it to work. Oh, yeah.
Just sit there and cook up some beats.
Yeah.
Young Drake. All right, so you're coming in Saturday. Before we go into Kansas and kind of like rehash and recap that, let's talk about Bristol. Who's excited?
I think we all are.
We're going racing in the dark. Jacob's not excited, I guess.
We're going racing in the dark, lying on our ass and watching the cars where the good years blow.
I'll give my opinion real quick, so that way y'all can, because I know all y'all are going to be there. I'm not. I'm just going to say I am excited for Bristol. I know, right? I am excited for Bristol Concrete. I love Bristol Concrete, but I also love Bristol Dirt. I think Bristol Dirt is way, way, way too much hate. Because like all on Twitter today, I have seen just straight up Bristol Dirt hate. And I think it's really stupid that people are hating on it. I understand why people love the concrete more. I do. But the variety that Bristol Dirt gives out is really cool, and I think it should stay at a later date, obviously, than, March or like March.
No.
But Bristol Dirt should stay, but I am excited for Bristol Concrete. So y'all go ahead.
Bravo, Parp. I'm proud.
I
said March.
have a take for those that are aware of the current wrestling landscape. I think the Bristol Dirt hate, or like the Bristol Dirt versus Bristol Concrete thing, is like AEW versus WWE.
Yes, that's a very good example.
Because, like, they're two completely different styles of racing, but they both give out a decent product in their own respect.
Yes. This dude is spitting
People
facts.
don't like it because it's dirt.
Preach.
I just hate it because of the date it's on.
On Easter?
Well, March or April, either one don't work.
It ain't work. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I had an issue with it. I thought it was kind of cool the way it worked out.
Just move it to May or June, and then I'll be happy.
Do you know how hot it would be, though, in June?
I ain't trying to sit in a dirt
Who
race
gives a
in the
fuck?
humidity in
No,
the South, bro.
No, week after the Coke 600 would be absolutely perfect. It's not that hot that time of year around here. They did it one
Bro, what's
time.
hot year long? What you talking about?
Bro, yeah, June is hot as shit.
Just make it
here.
No,
I think it's like
it can work. It can work.
It's like so funny. All the podcasts I've listened to of people talking about, like, if they ever get asked like what's the coldest or the hottest they've been at the track, Bristol is always in their top for both of them.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Bristol definitely offers like the best of both worlds. I think the coldest I've ever been at a track was Martinsville last spring. That was rough. The one where it like snowed. That was tough. And then the hottest I've ever been was probably Atlanta Spring last year. Cooper, did you come, or was it Jacob that was with us for this? Okay, the spring where it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This year was even bad too.
I don't think it was as bad as last year's in Atlanta. That was the
Nashville.
hottest night. Well, Texas is kind of a different kind of heat in general. I just feel like you can't count Texas because you know what you're signing up for.
Nashville 21 was awful.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah,
Last year,
that
Nashville
was bad.
even worse.
This year's was fine, dude.
No,
I know
last year.
That dirt race that me and you went to, that was the cold.
That was pretty cold too. Yeah.
Dude, I left. I was like, this is.
Yeah, that was pretty cold. That was about as cold as it was for Martinsville, just as an example. That was tough.
The coldest I've ever been was the 2014 spring race at Bristol.
What was the weather?
Like rainy and cold. It was when
Okay.
it was when the flagman accidentally turned the caution lights on with like 2 to
Oh,
go.
okay, yeah.
And Carl won because it started raining.
Yeah, dude, what a mess up. Martinsville last spring was dude, it hurt. It hurt so bad. Just to see Willie B dominate.
Bro.
The people who hate Bristol
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
are the type of people who start to boo the top babyface as soon as they become the champ. That's that's WWE talk there.
Yeah,
or wear the sunglasses.
That's that wrestling.
They're in my car. I don't want to go out and get them.
Is that a fucking
That's a nice
Jay Cutler
jersey.
Wait,
it is.
Bro,
Jay Cutler,
ain't no damn way.
Dude,
you're
I hope
repping
you
a
smoke
Jay Cutler.
cigarettes in that.
Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Bro, why did you don't tell me you bought that shit at full price too?
I'm pretty sure. I didn't.
Was it
buy
when he was the quarterback?
Yeah, it was.
Then yeah.
Bro, you remember that play where he just stood in the fucking outfield,
Yeah.
like
Hands on his side.
watching
Yeah.
baseball?
This just shows the loyalty I have for my team because I was there at the lowest of fucking lows.
Yeah.
Chrome's waving at you, Jacob, and you're just ignoring him.
That's part.
Yeah, you waved at the wrong guy. Let's see.
Christian.
Bro, you're short. You're not tall enough to ride.
Okay.
Did you want me here for the predictions or not? I mean, I could bounce. It's your show. You tell me.
If you want to, do you want to give me your?
Don't watch out. Don't hit the band. Don't hit the band.
It's actually it's up to Dalton.
You know what? Because of my mistake, I feel like he deserves to be on the whole night.
Oh man, is that the way to right the wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that how we right the wrong?
I think so.
Can I right my wrong with Jacob too?
Yes.
It's been quiet since I
Yeah, we're all gonna hug it out here. Let's do a hug
Jacob.
session.
You got a high five, man.
Oh wait,
Like, Chrome, I dead
Even though
ass,
you
like-
look like a kangaroo, I'll give it to you, bro.
Like, girl, I dead
I'm
ass
gonna go
like-
put on a shirt now, and then when I
Put
come
on a
back,
shirt.
no, I'm gonna
You're
put on
gonna
a shirt.
reset.
I'm gonna put on a shirt, and I'm gonna come back, and you're gonna see my shoulders exactly the fucking same, and I'm
No,
gonna
you-
be right.
Please stay the way you are.
All right.
All right.
What were you saying, Dalton?
Well, I was gonna say,
What was that?
Bro, Tristan, ain't no fucking way, bro. No, dog. Bro, not my boy Drake.
shout out to Grassy one good time.
Not wheelchair Jimmy, bro.
Y'all talk about Bristol now.
Like
I feel
Chrome,
like Chrome low-key is gonna beat Tristan's ass one day.
like Chrome, I thought you were only gonna get put in timeout for 15 minutes. I really didn't think you were gonna get banned for all of eternity.
It's okay. I'm a voiceless mod now, so.
You're on them for the rest of the night, so let's go.
It's crazy. You don't look the same.
Jacob, no.
Definitely look the same.
No, bro.
I'm definitely the same.
Or hot.
Great to see you again. It's a great shirt, man. Terrible team, but a great shirt.
Yeah.
What is the shirt?
It's the Guns N' Roses legacy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just
Honestly,
wanted it.
hey, they looked good this weekend. I think that's a good one to wear. That's a cool shirt anyway. Parv, do you ever wear that?
I do, yeah.
Wait, you're supposed to wear a Rouse shirt because you lost a bet.
Who?
Parv? Yeah.
To what?
Do you think Parv will ever?
He's not gonna
own
buy
up?
it. He's not gonna order it. He's going to no races. What do you mean?
Well, because Jacob and Parv made a bet this year about who would win
Parv
first.
don't own
like
up to
the-
bets.
Well, that's right. He didn't wear a fucking tux last year, so I should have known.
Y'all talk. Go ahead and talk about Bristol. Let's move on.
No, where's your tux?
Let's talk about the race. Let's move on, please. It's like 34 minutes and we haven't talked about Bristol.
Okay. Parv, since you hate the show and you don't want us to succeed and have fun. Okay, then since Chrome's staying for the whole episode, we're gonna run it like normal. Do y'all want to talk about trucks and Xfinity, or do you kind of want to go straight to the Cup?
I didn't watch either. Besides
I didn't watch either.
Jacob, do you have anything you want to add for either?
The trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I did not watch trucks, and I watched like the last half of Xfinity. Austin Hill's a G.
Regular season champ.
Yep.
21. Let's go.
The boy did it. The boy did it.
Did it. John Hunter Nemechek is a threat. I can see him copping the ship this year. Parker Kligerman beat Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst lost to Parker Kligerman in a Super Haas car.
That's your charge in a swamp. It's okay.
I don't even remember who won the truck. Was it Christian Eckes?
It was Eckes. JKL with the Guns and Roses shirt showing off his guns.
Yes, sir.
He's got the pump cover on. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Christian Eckes. Yeah. That's all I've got.
Oh, look at your best friend.
Yeah,
Hey.
Jacob.
Jacob, take your shirt off for him. See if he says anything.
Okay, here's a good question to hit on in the Xfinity, and then we'll move on to the Cup race. Will Josh Berry make it to the Final Four? No.
No.
I just don't think
He's gonna get
JRM
bad
has
equipment.
really. Why?
I'm gonna be honest. I said it because all y'all said no, but
Okay.
Mr. H.
You never
Mr.
know.
H got,
you never know.
Mr. H gave that phone call to Dale Jr. because Josh Berry's going to a Ford.
Going to a what?
He's going to a Ford.
Oh.
For one season. They'll be with Chevy next year after.
Take your shirt off now. It's a party. Okay. What are we doing? All right. So Xfinity Series. Shout out Austin Hill. Boys, we went Cup Series racing. Kansas has put on arguably the best 1.5 racing, other than Charlotte, I would say. Every race at Kansas, they used to be sleepers, and now they're the races I think that a lot of people look forward to.
The past-
most. And go ahead, Parv. Yeah,
past
dude, this
four
is
have
your
been great.
segment.
I know,
Tell me
you're
about
welcome.
it.
I'm just-
Tell me about it. Preach. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Sorry.
No,
I'm
Parv.
stupid. I'll shut the fuck up.
No, go ahead. This is you.
No, I was just saying that, like, okay. I'm sorry.
The fuck is
There's
wrong with your
nothing to
hair?
be sorry for.
What's
That's
wrong
what
with
I'm
your
saying.
hair?
Take it over.
We're sorry.
Lean back, Parv.
I'll just say the past four Kansas races have been really cool. Like, I mean, they've all been won by either the same team or the owner of that team, which has been insane.
I think Gen 7 with Kansas has been great. 1.5s in general, but I think this right here, from the get-go for the weekend, we saw tire issues. Was it Goodyear, or were teams like pushing it too far? Coming off of it was Ben Rhodes, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Ben Rhodes. It was Majeski's truck, right?
Yeah.
Was Majeski the one that had the?
Yes, it was Majeski.
Yes. The valve stems, they would lower the air pressure in the tire, which obviously provides better performance. I think this was a Goodyear problem though. because there were so many different teams having issues. It wasn't just Toyotas, it wasn't just Ford, it wasn't just Chevy. Like, this was just across the board. I think the Goodyear sent out bad tires.
I mean, we saw. Go ahead, Dalton.
I think all except for Martin Truex Jr. was Goodyear's fault. I don't know what happened to Martin. That's just very unfortunate.
I think that could have been a faulty tire too.
I think that had to be a good year.
But that early in the race,
It helped Kevin.
Well, it did tremendously.
Yeah,
I know. I was so pumped.
But guys were losing their tires in practice.
Yeah, unfortunately for me.
So I mean, like it happened early in the race, but think about how much they.
Kyle did, yeah.
Oh, you're Kyle?
Ty Gibbs did too.
Yeah.
It's just so unfortunate.
Bro thinks he's on the team.
That's because I am.
It was so unfortunate, especially for Martin Truex Jr. because he was basically a lock going into Kansas, and now he's in the bottom 4.
Dude, I thought he was a lock going into the championship 4.
Yeah.
Like when we all gave like our final 4 picks, it was Truex and Byron, guaranteed. Like there's no way. It's who fills the other 2 spots, and I mean, it still looks that way for Byron. He's doing fine. I mean, he struggled yesterday after that spin, but it didn't really hurt him too bad in points.
I want to say this about Martin Truex Jr. real quick. Just not a good first 2 races of the playoffs. I feel like the mistake he made at Darlington is really about to cost him, because I listened to the teardown this morning, and I didn't know this, but Martin hit the wall at Darlington during qualifying, and he knew that something in the suspension was bent, but he didn't tell his team. He didn't say anything to fix it, and because he was afraid he had to start in the back, but he was actually going to start in the back either way, which didn't make any sense. So they just left it alone. Yeah, so they left it alone. Truex struggled, ran 17th all day, ran a lap down the whole race too, and finished in the 17th spot, and then goes to Kansas, blows the tire early, and now he's right out of the cut line. And heading into Bristol, where he's actually very bad at. I was very surprised to hear this, but only, I think, 4 top 10s in his whole career there, and his last top 5 at Bristol was in 2012. So, let me ask you all this. Is he in trouble? Is he not going to make it?
I don't know. You bored me, so I wouldn't listen to you.
I think he's fine. I think he's fine.
Martin? No, there's no way.
I think Martin will make it.
I think he's going to have to try harder. But I definitely don't see Truex going out this weekend. Honestly, Dalton, I'm sorry. I think there's 2 guys that are really in danger just based off of the way that everything's trended for them. I think either Ross Chastain or Kyle Busch are done.
Fuck off.
No. I think...
Do you guys want to give our 4 who we think are going to be eliminated?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, feel like it's. I feel like the 3 that are below Truex now, which is Stidhouse, McDowell, and Bubba. Unless Bubba somehow pulls off a miraculous Bristol.
I think he's only 17 points out, so it's not impossible.
You have to get stage points, and
I mean, all it takes is one person in front of him to have a bad day and be out. And in theory, Bubba should make it in.
I see a contender above the cut line right now having a really bad day, which will lead to Bubba coming in.
I'm still on the Logano out. I still think Logano will get out.
No one likes who I think's gonna be bumped out.
Who?
Harvick.
Oof.
I think it stays as is. I think Chris Bell's out, McDowell's in.
Really?
What?
McDowell has to win.
Yeah, McDowell's in win to get in.
Yeah, McDowell's done.
Yeah.
Who's to say he isn't?
If McDowell wins at Bristol, dude.
I'm not kidding. Who expected Chris Buescher to win?
Jacob.
Exactly.
Jacob, but Jacob put money on that specifically.
I'll put money on McDowell, bro. I bet What is his odds right now?
Oh, I bet they're probably kind of high just for the fact that he's a playoff driver. Real quick to run through McDowell, Bubba Stenhouse, and Truex.
So
I just don't see Truex going.
I don't.
Like,
I do also agree with Ross because Ross is like I legit forgot Ross was in the playoffs, to be honest with you. Because I just don't see like any news on him at all. I just legit forget that he's in the playoffs.
I mean, he's had no speed since Nashville.
I think Logano's in trouble, man.
That's.
I see it too. For me, Michael McDowell and Stenhouse are done. I hate to say it, Cody. I'm sorry, but I feel like Bubba Wallace might be too, unless he.
I do
gets
too.
8 points.
Yeah.
I agree too. Yeah.
But for my fourth, I'm not too concerned about Truex, just because 7 points is salvageable. It's a toss-up between Ross Chastain and Joey Logano because both have had no speed whatsoever. But I would eliminate Ross before I would Joey.
I agree with that too, especially. There for a second, it looked like Joey was about to win on Sunday.
I thought at it.
But
like that was clutch. That got them so many more points than what they were gonna get.
That might save their season.
Yeah, I totally agree.
20th. That was a guaranteed 20th, but they take 2 tires. He about won the race, but you're not going to last on 2 tires.
Top 10. Just be top 10. If you're in 20th, a top 10 is a W.
Yep.
What about Blaney? I think Blaney's running just consistently enough to probably squeeze into the round of 8.
Yeah.
Blaney's not ran bad in the playoffs so far.
He'll outlast Joey.
I agree.
I'm eating crow because of Ryan Blaney. Like, when we made our first 4 out predictions after Daytona, I actually said Ryan Blaney would go out along with McDowell, Bubba.
I think me and Dalton, did we have this? No. I don't know. I had the same as somebody. I don't remember who now. So now I'm just rambling about
that. Ryan Blaney, he's actually ran a lot better than I expected. He's finally found some speed. So I feel like he's okay as long as he doesn't have any issues.
I don't know if y'all heard Jeff Burton get a jab in at Blaney, but he's like, last season, Blaney costed them their chance. And he was just pointing out all of Ryan Blaney's faults last season. It's always funny how it's Jeff Burton and Kyle Petty are the ones who always talk the most
about Ryan Blaney.
Are you surprised?
So there was a little bit of drama that I do want to cover as well, and then we'll get to the very end of the race. So, have y'all heard about the Chase Elliott stuff?
Bonehead.
Yeah.
Who?
Heard about it, but I saw it, but I didn't see anything. What happened today about it?
Who are we talking about?
So, specifically, I want to talk about Danielle Trotta, who had some pretty strong words to say about Chase, and I'm gonna play it. We're allowed to play that.
Okay.
So give me 1 second. Let me pull it up here. If nobody's listened to it yet, please listen.
Sending a message. That's why you door slam somebody, to tell them you're not happy. And by the way, both of those via Bob Poncras from Fox Sports. So thank you for getting reaction and asking the questions that needed to be asked post race. Totally unacceptable, Chase Elliott. And no one's going to convince me of this otherwise. Chase Elliott is not like Kyle Larson. And I think this goes all the way back to last year and
such
the incident
a bold
at Watkins Glen.
accusation.
And I don't think Chase has been right.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
How do you not cut your teammate any slack when he's in a driver championship race? Larry, what if he would have cut Larson's tire? What if the tire goes down? And Kyle Larson on the ensuing restart has major damage, gets up into the wall, wrecks, spins out, causes a huge crash. Who knows what? Now I realize he won Darlington, so he's already advanced into the next round, but not the point. You have to use better judgment, and certainly against your own teammate. And reading body language, Chase went over and got into the, went into the car, leaned into Larson's car after the race. I don't know what he said, and maybe he apologized. But you heard him with Bob, no message. What are you talking about? He was almost, I heard from other media members that Chase was almost shocked people asked him about it. How are we supposed to take that contact? And just reading the body language of Jeff Gordon, he was not happy that Chase Elliott did that to Kyle Larson post-race, nor should he be. And
No, 'cause he's
Hendrick
a bonehead.
Motorsports sided with Chase when Larson took him out at Watkins Glen a year ago. I really hope that they're all on Larson's side in the competition meeting at Hendrick on Monday and tell Chase, you absolutely better not do that again. And Chase Elliott fans, like, don't tweet me. Don't at me. I don't want to hear it. You're not going to change my mind. Chase's behavior was totally unacceptable in a year where his decision-making has been questionable to the point of being suspended. Like, what is going on inside the mind of Chase Elliott? This kid mentally is not right. And I'm not saying he turned somebody dead right into the wall like he did Denny at the Coke 600, but showing your displeasure to a teammate coming off pit road, heading into an overtime finish where every position matters is truly unacceptable. And he should know better.
Okay, so first of all, how do you not know who this Daniel Trotta is, Jack
I was
Hammer?
about to. I don't either. I'm right with you.
Y'all have clearly never watched Race Hub back in the early 2010s. But
I was set.
I am in the same boat. I am in the same boat as Trey here.
Fair enough.
I did not know. I did not know who this woman was until
today.
She's like a well-respected media member of NASCAR.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so Parv, this would be the equivalent of like, shoot, somebody help me. Tony Romo saying something about like a football player.
Okay.
Like just somebody who's like respected now in media.
So my dad doesn't like her. Okay, got it.
Oh my God! Here's Travis. Travis is going off. Got to protect his boy.
What I was going to say,
Elliott's a bonehead.
No.
What I was going to say,
okay, well, everybody's going to get a turn here to speak their mind on it. So Dalton, you go first.
First of all, I have never seen Daniel Trotta that fired up over literally anything. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's that big a deal as everybody's making it out to be. But however, I still am very concerned about Chase Elliott, just the way he's been all season.
What do you mean concerned?
Just like his well-being. I don't think he's there mentally anymore. And I don't know how
self-harm. What are you talking about?
So what I'm trying to like.
I'm not.
What do you?
Nothing like that. It's just like he seriously has not been himself like since losing the championship last year. I feel like, and it's obvious he doesn't like Kyle Larson. I feel like we all saw that. After
He finished
California.
second at Fontana this year.
No, I'm talking about last year.
I know, yeah, but I'm saying like Chase before I think the injuries have more to do with it as far as like him being like pissy or anything like that. I'd say him missing half the season maybe like impacts it more than losing the championship.
Well, I remember after he lost the championship last year, he had an interview, and I think one of the reporters asked him, are you ready for Daytona? Like, you think you're going to do
remember
better
that now. I know what you're talking about.
You think you're going to do better next season? He's like, I don't even want to hear the countdown. Don't even tell me how many days are left.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're talking about now. I do remember that.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's just not mentally right, I don't think. I just don't think he's happy anymore. I don't know why that is. Just like you said on Twitter, Cody, yesterday, I feel like something's going on in the Hendrick camp between those two, and it has been for quite a while.
Good. I hope.
Who wants to go next?
Oh well.
I like Hendrick Motorsports.
So listening to that was very interesting. There's a whole segment because they clearly, well, at least Chase clearly does not like Kyle Larson, and that's really been resembling since Watkins Glen of last year, and rightfully so. I think. I think both drivers have issues within themselves with like certain situations. Because Chase has done moves this year that have been very controversial, but also Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson's done moves this year that have also been controversial, but also when something happens to Kyle Larson himself that costs him a win, he doesn't take the blame. He will blame the other driver, but when he does the same exact move, he won't take the blame for it. So, and it's just a bonehead move by Larson himself. And I think the situation, I think Chase had every right to be mad at that move, at Kyle Larson for what he did. And if people I'm not the biggest Chase Elliott fan at all. And I just think it's just a stupid move that everyone is just basically on Team Kyle Larson for this. You can be on whichever team you want, but I just think it's a very why no one is defending Chase. I think part of it has to be with mentality, because I feel like he has been up ever since he got back from injury. He has not been the same Chase we've seen in the past years. So it's just gonna be interesting to see how what repercussions come about. It's almost as if the golden boy of Mr. H and Hendrick has moved on to be Kyle Larson, based on those comments by what she has said. It's really interesting to say that because everyone thought that it would be forever Chase Elliott, but it seems like right now in these past 2 years that it's literally been Kyle Larson.
All right. Okay, I'm going to equate this pretty easily. So Chase Elliott's attitude this season brings me back to, what was it, 2018, I believe, with Odell Beckham Jr. and his frustrations with the team. So if you remember, no, that was the playoffs. I'm talking about where he was on the sidelines losing the attitude, the temper tantrum.
Okay, yeah.
Punching the kicking net, things like that. Yeah. So things like that. This is what reminds me of Chase Elliott now. I think in the position that the team is at currently, to me, it seems like Kyle Larson is looking for an exit. There needs to be a way out of this team. He wants to adventure out and broaden out his racing kind of career. Dirt racing, he's got his dirt racing series. He's got his dirt racing, his documentary that he's doing, his own racing team, whatever the hell it is that he does out there, sprint car. He's doing the whole IndyCar thing next year. He's looking to venture out. So I feel like Chase is feeling underappreciated possibly, and he's wanting to show his value, but his frustrations are also showing when he's not getting his way. So to me, it seems like Elliott is the back shadow because of Kyle Larson, but truthfully, Kyle doesn't want to be with this team. It seemed apparent for a while. Ever he won the championship, was pushed to the side. You can't forget his greatness back in 21. He was the most dominant driver, falls off the planet last year, and kind of just pitter-patters around. This year, flares here and there, but Chase Elliott's going through his little stint. So the two guys don't like each other. Chase is a bonehead. I don't know. He's frustrated and he's not, but he's still loved. He's still the favorite. They'll do anything to keep him around, but there seems to be no repercussion for this guy. It's you get a hand slap and continue on. But I don't know. Whatever.
I got next. So hold on. I want to use a couple of comments. Here we go. So mad at Larson for trying to avoid wrecking on pit road. Chase had room to get over and give Larson room, but Larson did what he had to do to not mess up his car. Chase certainly could have gave him more room. 100%. Chase had a little bit to his outside. No, honest to God, not a lot. He had maybe 4 feet to get over and give a little bit of room for Larson. However, Larson didn't do what he had to do. Larson chose to play aggressively, as Larson historically has always done. Larson is very aggressive. Larson could have stopped, let Brad pull out, and then he could have let all of those guys by. People stop on pit road all the time to avoid an accident. That happens. Larson chose to be very, very aggressive in that moment. And Chase was also aggressive. You had two egos smashed together. That's ultimately that's all it comes down to, in my opinion. Chase probably has zero patience when it comes to Kyle Larson. Rightfully so. How many times has Kyle Larson endured Chase Elliott? Being his teammate. They're supposed to teammates are supposed to race each other. I don't think you're supposed to be willing to door a teammate for a win. That's my personal, a lot of people are going to say, well, you race to win. When it happens on like lap 73 of a 200 lap race, maybe you don't need to door check anybody that early, especially a teammate. So on pit road, Kyle Larson decides to be overly aggressive in a moment that he doesn't need to be because he's already locked in. Chase Elliott decides to be aggressive and not give a guy who's never cut him any breaks, not to cut him a break there. Larson comes up into Chase. Chase goes back down, tags him, and lets him know he wasn't happy with it. When Chase rewatches, he's probably going to be like, yeah, you know what? Like, it was just a whole bunch of stuff happening. It is what it is. But I'm not going to say that Chase is like mentally deranged because of what he did. I think Kyle Larson has put Chase in a bad position many, many, many times. And I would say a lot of other guys could have done that same thing to Chase Elliott and Chase not gone down and doored him. But because Kyle Larson's done it so many times, it's literally the equivalent to the little boy who cried wolf, right? Once you do something so many times, people aren't going to believe you when it is like actually happening. So I don't think Chase was in the wrong all like in the bigger picture, but I definitely don't think that he should have door tagged Larson. But you can't blame him either. But I think that Danielle Trotta was like just way out of pocket with the whole scenario. But there is drama definitely going on between the two. I don't think there's any doubt about that. That's been apparent for a while. I think you have two guys who want to be the golden boys, and look at Hendrick historically. Jeff Gordon was the golden boy. Jimmy came in, snatched that crown. That's what happens.
Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand why, myself included. All right. There's been a lot of other people say that Chase Elliott doesn't show any personality. The minute he goes out here and gets aggressive and shows that he's pissed off, everybody loses their damn minds. Help me make sense of that. I don't get it. The 5 come out, he doored him. Chase didn't like it. He thought maybe he could have gave him a break. He goes up and doored him. But why in the hell is it such a big deal? I don't understand. I don't get it. Obviously they've had their incidents, just like Cody said. The 5 has done Chase wrong. The 5's raced like a bonehead, and so is the 9. Both of those guys have raced way over their heads in a lot of instances. But I don't blame Chase Elliott, and I don't think that he owes the NASCAR population any sort of chip on his shoulder pedestal. Chase Elliott is not Jimmy Johnson. Chase Elliott is not Jeff Gordon. Chase Elliott is not Rick Hendrick. Chase Elliott is Chase Elliott. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's already had a bad year. Yeah, I say, as far as Daniel Trotta, flame the guy for what happened at Charlotte, right? I mean, he right-reared a guy. He knocked him into the wall. That's not okay. 100%. But what happened at Kansas this past weekend was, dude, it was vinegar. I don't even know why it's such a big problem. And then everybody's just giving him hell for it. I actually applaud Chase Elliott for showing that he's still competitive.
Oh my god.
But that's my opinion. I don't have a problem with him dooring Kyle Larson. I don't have a problem with Kyle Larson hitting Chase Elliott. But it's obvious that those two guys need to sit down and hash some shit out because they both do have gigantic egos. And it's going to come to a head one day. They're going to fight. It's going to happen.
Good.
Who wins? If they throw
Chase Elliott.
Fists.
Chase Elliott does not win. Bro,
Are you insane?
Dude,
Bubba about threw him through his car. Like he genuinely.
That is true. Bro.
Y'all are some shit.
I feel like
y'all
Chase
hate
just
on Kyle. Y'all big Kyle
I
haters.
feel like Chase just has just has some like internal like boxing background. Like he has like
He
some
don't got
defense
shit. He's
techniques.
got Southern boy fucking knowledge from going in the woods and punching a damn tree. Like
He would.
I would take that any day of the week. A guy who could just stand and like wail on a tree all day is
Over-
going to obliterate my fragile skin.
Over a
Yeah.
Californian boy.
Yeah, 100%. I'm taking
Y'all are
Georgia guy.
Y'all are tripping. Whatever.
Dog,
Ride the
all
train.
So, hello, as the Hendrick apologist, as Cody called me. I think this is good for the business. You know, I'm a fan of all my dudes. You know, some less than the others. I don't know what the heck Alex Bowman's been doing, but you know,
Nothing.
So do me a favor before you dive deep in.
Yeah.
Explain your fanship a little bit. You consider yourself like a fan of the team as a whole, right?
Correct.
Because this is like a new, and Cooper, I've talked to you about this. This is like a new era of fan where you're a fan of a team.
Yes.
Instead of an individual driver. Like Cooper for SHR. Like he's going to pull for. What do you mean? Since when?
I don't like Eric or Chase Briscoe.
Okay, but it's SHR.
Well, I mean, yeah, if I'm gonna ride or die with my team, like it's gonna be Stuart Haas, yeah.
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 Okay, now continue, Chrome.
Sorry.
Yes. So, if we're explaining that a little bit, yes, I am a Hendrick fan through and through. I've been a Hendrick fan all my life. If they all do good, it's a good day. If one of them wins, it's a good day. I will say this whole entire thing makes it. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm just weird, but I think it makes it more fun to be a Hendrick fan because, you know, it's like
you win a lot.
Yeah. Either we win a lot and then our drivers are having drama. So it's something to like keep up. I guess that's the wrestling fan in me. It's like it's sports entertainment is what they're doing right now. So I will say I'm ready to be like Dalton and then Chase Elliott go on his like Kyle Busch at JGR type deal. And then start being that guy that people are like, you know, he's not the funnest to interview. He's not nice on the track. But, you know, the second he starts doing it, you want the personality, you want the drama, but you get mad when it happens, like Jacob was saying. I think it's cool. I like it. I don't have a problem with any of it. When I saw it happen, I was like, oh shoot. That's been happening for about what, a year now? 2 years now? Yeah. I don't think there's much else to it other than people just giving their egregious takes on something that really doesn't affect them. It's like, I don't get why people care so much. Just let them race.
I think Chase did boxing in high school, bro. I did welding in high school. Like, I'm not a fucking welder. Doesn't matter what you did in high school. Chase is still a bitch.
I did marching band in high school. I'm not freaking Van Gogh. Hey. That was a painter. Never mind. My bad.
I think
I played the fucking tuba, bro.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I'm not saying it again. I'm not saying it again. Fuck me. Cool. I apologize. Whatever. You heard
the saxophone.
I did what I did. I did. Shut up.
I played saxophone too.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't play it all now, but we should get together and all jam out.
I'm fucking okay for an hour and 8 minutes. Eat me.
What is he wanting?
I'm talking about band, bro.
I'm looking at Jacob's dumb face right now because he's fucking. I know what he's doing.
He's basking right now.
He's really gonna kick your ass this weekend.
No, he's not.
You've done
An
it.
hour
Now.
and 8 minutes.
All right.
Is pretty good.
I've done very well tonight.
He's about to take off that shirt again. Like, dude, you
so
shirt's never coming off. I don't care how ripped I get. I don't care how in shape I get. The shirt will never come off again. This show has made me so self-conscious now that I will never take off a shirt. When I'm at the beach, fucking beach, I'm going in there t-shirt on.
I was fine with it. I was fine.
No, Dalton, you were a part of it. You were just as a part as everybody else.
When?
Yes.
What did I say?
We all laughed.
Yeah.
I was just laughing.
We all encouraged it.
I was laughing at the roast session. I wasn't laughing at Jacob in particular.
No, it's okay.
Where's the circus music?
No, that's a high school band if I ever heard of one.
Oh.
Is this Coco Melon?
Barb loves Coco Melon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it about killed us, didn't it?
That's what it felt like listening to y'all.
I almost died.
A clown show.
Melon with Cooper.
Total clown show.
Me and Cooper almost died in Nashville listening to Coco Melon.
You think that JKL got to where he is dressing like Parv?
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. What that means.
I feel like that's a burn.
It is a
I feel
burn.
like it's a burn.
I don't understand.
I just don't know at who.
Probably at me.
Parv, tell him about what happened in fantasy this week. Oh, he's cracking his knuckles.
This motherfucker got here.
You.
In the auto draft, had 5 quarterbacks given to him because all the fuckers in the draft took just perfectly aligned it to where I got it. But you know what? I fucking won this week. I fucking beat whoever my worthless opponent. I am the greatest fantasy football player of all time already.
Worthless opponent?
Yeah, my
Who did
opponent,
you play?
I don't know, some guy randomly doesn't have a logo or anything.
That was a great promo, Parv.
Yes, Amanda, I got screwed. I got screwed by 15 people in the league.
Parv screwed Parv.
Yo, shut up, Josh Allen with 9 points tonight. Wow.
Is that all?
No, wait.
$9.04.
That ain't the whole story.
Oh, we're not talking about that league. That league don't matter.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Travis beat me in the LTC Fantasy League as well. Parv, are you in LTC Fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You won that one.
Yeah, Denny X and Hamlin.
How the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I struggled this week in fantasy.
I admit this is true. This is my first year doing it, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
But
yeah,
Cody,
Travis is talking about the money league.
Oh yeah. Cody, what were you talking about? You're about to say show of hands or something?
Yeah. So show of hands. Hands up if your team Chase, and then no hands if your team thumbs up if your team Chase, thumbs down if your team Larson, and then just nothing if you don't care.
I'm not giving Larson a thumbs down. So he gets a hand raise.
Right.
I'm not fucking thumbsing them down.
Well, that means Larson is certainly in the wrong here. All right, moving on. Red Dog Reddick locks himself in. 23-11 came to play. 23-11 owns Kansas, hands down. That 45 loves victory lane. Bubba was running so damn good, man. Bubba was going to be a contender for a win. Thank God Bubba got those stage points. But
I thought he had it.
I did too, man. And I just sat down in pain. Papo Cody said no thumbs up. Papo Cody's on the wagon with me and Parv. He's anti-Larson too. So Reddick locks himself in. 23-11 owns Kansas. We're going to Bristol now. The playoffs are getting a little dicey. I personally think that everybody except for Larson and Reddick are up in the air, and they really are at Bristol because anything can happen. It doesn't take long. I mean, if you break a toe link at Bristol by chance by slapping that wall and they replace that toe link, how many laps down are you by the time 7 minutes passes?
12.
I think it'd be more than 12 because it's 15-second laps.
24.
Oh my God!
It would be something like that.
The Jets. Oh my God, they just won on a kickoff return.
No shit.
I swear to God, they just did.
Parv don't lie to me, or not Parv. Dalton don't lie to me.
In overtime, yes.
Would Denny Hamlin and William Byron?
Holy shit!
Would Denny Hamlin and William Byron get in? if they like went through the whole first stage, like they get top 10 in the first stage, but then like so one of them like breaks a toe. But like something happens to where they lose and they're like out of the race. Would they be? You think they'd be locked in if they like got a stage point? Around
Let me see. So I think 60 is the most points you can make in a race. So all somebody would need to be is 60 points or greater above the cut line. As it stands right now, Denny Hamlin is at 49 points. Byron's at 41.
They're
Brad,
safe.
yeah. Well, if just say lap 10, Denny Hamlin has something go wrong, Denny's done.
I still think that's okay enough. I mean, because there's not going to be 40 cars in the race, so.
Stages.
I still think he's okay.
I see a non-playoff driver winning.
That would be interesting. Who do you think that would be?
I see. Yeah, that's a good question.
AJ.
Dinger?
No, I can't have Dinger winning because the last time I saw the Cup Series race on concrete Bristol, I was going to see my boy, Jeff Gordon get that dub, but then AJ wrecked him into the turn 3 wall. So I cannot have that happening.
What year was that?
That was 12.
Dalton
11?
should know this. Dalton. When did AJ Allmendinger wreck Jeff Gordon at Bristol? What year was that?
AJ Allmendinger wrecking Jeff at Bristol.
Into turn 3, you said?
I think so.
I might have to go back.
I figured Dalton would just know that off the top of his head.
2012, I think, is what it was.
Was it COT era?
If I remember, it was Dinger was in the 43.
Oh yeah, that was COT era because he took over that ride.
I'll say you're probably right.
I was still probably like 7.
I don't recall. Yeah.
Youngin. So I do think that nobody is safe except for the 2 guys who have advanced in. I genuinely do believe that bad luck can certainly strike. It's unlikely for Denny and Byron, but I'm telling an early exit out of this race really cuts it close for them, I think.
Yeah, if they wreck at if they have like an MTJ incident.
If they don't finish stage 1, they're
jeopardy.
In trouble.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to see like Suarez ruin the party for somebody.
I mean, it could happen.
No, unfortunately, I don't have infield passes. I don't have it. We don't have any for the whole weekend. We're gonna be stadium surfers.
We excited for Midland?
Man, you don't get to see
stoked.
Justin Day. You don't get to see Justin Nunley, just chilling.
I saw him last year.
Did you?
I did, yeah. I've seen him a lot. He's at a lot of tracks. Pretty much all the SMI tracks he's always infield at.
Listen, did you know? I
am stoked for the concert, for the Midland concert.
Dude, I'm not one that's like crazy about country, but I like Midland.
Yeah, I think they're one of the great country bands right now because they sound so old. Like it just sounds like 90s country.
It's like there was a point where I've worked at Longhorn for so long, I hated country because it's all I heard. But anytime Midland came on, I didn't care. It was good.
Yeah, no, that's
but
a good
I have
band.
a quick question. So I saw these tweets on Twitter about Tony Bredinger, right? Am I saying her name right? Bredinger? Bredinger?
Bredinger.
Is Canes really at her hauler for like people to go get?
I've not been there. I don't think that for what the trucks.
I don't know. I just saw somebody
Arca.
tweet. They were tweeting about the tenders at Kansas being like $16. It was talking about how Chicago street course prices were cheaper than that.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
She replied to that tweet and said, "Should have came by my hauler. We got Canes." And then
I
they
bet-
replied to that and said, I thought that was a joke.
Yeah, I think she probably meant that as like, yeah, I'm sponsored by them. They gave us chicken. But
I
that
didn't
would
know
be
if that's
smart.
like if you can go, like if that's a regular thing where you can go to her holler and get canes.
That'd be the greatest. Like,
I would go. I would
eat all-
pay for the infield pass just to be able to go to Canes.
I would eat all the chicken tenders.
Like go meet Tony and like eat canes at the same time would be insane.
I don't even care about meeting her, dude. I'll just take the Canes.
She's got such a cool like sponsorship combo. Like
yeah, she's
Canes
super
and
marketable.
Victoria's Secret as your
Isn't she-
combo.
Like, is she going to be a model for them or something? It's like she's like.
I think she already is.
Like something is happening with her. and
I'm pretty
Victoria's
sure she
Secret.
is because I've definitely told a lot of people she's a racing Victoria's Secret model. So
Yeah.
I hope I'm not lying.
Yeah, no, and like one great thing about her too is like she's got all of the marketability behind her, but also she is a very good race car driver.
Mhm.
She is.
Like
She
she
got-
is competitive.
Like she got top 3.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I hope everything like pans out for her.
Mhm.
I will say, you know, off the marketability side, I don't know how much of it like really is like. I find myself watching more ARCA races now because I like Tony and I like Brayton. So anytime Brayton's in there,
And
like,
Frankie.
yeah, Frankie too. Like they make me want to watch, which is weird. I've never wanted to watch ARCA.
Arca is a series that I would love to start dabbling in because I mean that is where the talent comes from, and a lot of dipshits like in the space, they love to shit on Arca. They just love it.
Dude, when I got the free tickets for the truck race and the ARCA race last year, I took one of my friends that's like, I mean, he knows about NASCAR, but he's not like, it's ain't like he's watching. But we enjoyed the heck out of the ARCA race. He's like, dude, they're going so fast. I was like, dude, this is literally the lowest series here. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude, Arca it's fun to watch. I don't care what anybody says. I want to show this one. Every time Brad has King's Hawaiian, they're out in the fan zone. Inside the track, though, if you have garage passes at the hauler, instead of hero cards, it's the King's Hawaiian rolls up for you to just grab a whole like 9-pack of King's Hawaiian rolls.
That's good.
It's sick.
I just go there, grab them, eat them all, then leave. Like King's Hawaiian.
Could you imagine bringing your own lunch meat?
Man, that's when them kids are so jacked up, bro. They
Bringing your own
lunch
lunch meat in your cooler, bringing some toppings, some condiments.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then
dude.
you go
Free-
get the you save the money by getting the King's Hawaiian from Brad.
And you save a lot of money because those are expensive.
Listen, that's the only way that I will ever purchase anything. I won't say anything RFK, anything Brad Keselowski, is if I find the King's Hawaiian diecast, I will purchase it.
See, they need to make.
I apologize, Jacob.
It's all right, man.
They need to make. They should put the Clash in Mercedes-Benz Stadium because of like how like people can go pay for the really cheap. Because have you seen the prices for them? It's like $2 for a hot dog, which is insane.
Where at?
At the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
I saw that they're supposed to be like really like nice to the customers there.
They got a Chick-fil-A that's not even open on Sundays.
I
always
was
thought
there.
that was funny.
No, I
That's
was
so
there
useless.
because
If-
there's a conference I went to in January like of 2020. It was in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it was on a Sunday. It was a Sunday, trying to find something to eat, and the Chick-fil-A was closed indeed, which is like really cool. And I love that they did like they kept with their morality like in there. It's like on Sundays when people go to a Falcons game, they can't get Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
But on
like
Monday, but no,
if you ever
Monday
feel-
night,
Nobody going on a Sunday to a Falcons game to begin with anyway. You don't even
Exactly. Yeah, if
I
y'all
watch
ever,
the other team.
if y'all
yeah,
ever,
I would for the
if y'all
for
ever
those,
feel
for
useless
those
in life,
prices.
if y'all ever feel useless in life, just remember that there's a Chick-fil-A inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium on Sundays.
Yeah, you got Thursday night football and Monday night football.
They
That one
host
time
a
a year they
lot,
play.
but like Part was saying though, they host a lot in that stadium. Also, Kanye
Yeah,
lived
you got to
there.
get your money's worth. Yeah, get your money's
Like-
worth in that stadium because anybody going for the Falcons?
Because I went there for passion back in 2020, and like, you know, it was
Was that
really
like a
something
lot?
you
Was
can-
that like
Is that
a
something you can just go to?
Well,
Or do you like? Is it usually like a church has to take you to it?
you have to buy tickets for it. To go.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a free.
How much is the tickets?
They're like 100 something.
Okay, dude. Fuck that. Why is that not free?
Because it's like a huge.
Why is it like a mega church putting it on?
Yeah, it's a Louis
Joel
it's Passion Church.
Hell
It's
$100 to hear the word of God. Yeah, you can come here and pray.
It's that fucking, what's that guy?
Tickets.
It's Passion Church by Louis Gibbs.
Is it the fucking like demon guy?
That's Kenneth Copeland.
No,
Kenneth
like,
Copeland. Yes, that's his church. That's who it is. Yes.
No,
Like,
it's
what
Louis,
goes on there? Is it like?
I thought it was Joel Osteen.
It's Louis Giglio, who is like one of my favorite pastors because he's really cool. But like, yeah, you pay, you go, and he's not like one of those prosperity pastors. Like,
Why is
Joel
Marcus
Osteen.
Mariota trending?
Oh, he's about to get traded to the Jets.
Dude, okay, hold up. What's his pastor's name?
Louis Giglio.
What's his net worth?
Hang on
Somebody
a
look
second.
it up because I'm guarantee you $100 tickets. This guy's pulling in money.
I remember this church I went to with my friends. They were going to like one of these big like mega conferences. There's like, yeah, it's $75, but if you can't afford it, we have like these funds for it. I was like, yeah, guys, my parents aren't in a great spot right now. So they just let me go for free. So
that's good. I mean, that's good. His net worth is $3 million.
$3 million.
Hey, realistically, that's not a high net worth though.
What's Joel? What $3 million to be a preacher?
What's your net worth? What's your net worth?
My net worth. My net worth is $700.
Yeah, let me call Joel right quick. He'll tell me my net worth.
All right, now Joel Osteen is worth over $50 million.
$100 million.
Yeah.
Good
Now that's absurd.
Yeah, but
I
how
just
long
think it's weird if a pastor is rich because he's a pastor. I think that might be weird.
But
how
I didn't know they
how
made
long
that
has this
much
guy
money.
been in the game though?
Well, see, like a lot of these pastors are also authors, so they get their money from like their books and everything too.
From what? Like, why are they selling the book?
To make money.
And how do they have an audience to sell the book?
Because they're a pastor.
Because they're a pastor.
Right. Yeah.
And they're charging people $100 a ticket
to worship.
To worship, dude. I can go, dude. I can walk a mile down the street and just walk into a church on a Wednesday or Sunday. That's free. I can just go in there and sit.
And that's the amazing
that's
part
that
about church.
that's that Bible Belt style.
Yeah, it is.
That's that old
no,
school.
But here's
That's
the
Southern hymns right there.
But if you go to a Joel Osteen church on a Sunday and you're wearing your baggy clothes, they're going to sit your ass in the back.
You got to buy tickets to go to Sunday.
That felt
like,
a
you
little
gotta-
charged.
Really? For Joel?
Yeah. Wait, Chrome, go ahead.
That felt a little charged there, sitting in the back, but
with
I will
baggy
say,
pants.
yeah. I will say, at going to a predominantly black church as myself, if anyone comes in, randomly walks in, because it's a smaller church, so like we know everybody there. If anybody walks in, we start freaking the frick out because we live in East Tennessee in a predominantly black church, and white people show up. It's just, it's just the way it is.
So would you, like, if I walked in, would you sit my ass in the back?
Actually, what we do is we try to get them as close to the front as possible so everybody else is behind them.
That's amazing.
That's a good method.
Yeah, it's like we have like some of our bigger dudes will stay at the back and then they'll guide people to the front. Their security. Which I hate that it has to be like this, but
right, yeah, no, I get it. I understand. Yeah,
This
sad.
podcast took a turn.
Terrible world we live in. That's just intriguing.
Yeah. So it's
Dalton's
cool. I mean,
profiled. He's going to kick you out again.
Dalton's like, I won't come there.
Notice Dalton didn't say no.
I apologize for bringing this topic.
I don't even know
up.
what the fuck we're talking about.
It's okay, Dalton. It's okay.
Well, sounds like we're gonna have a new video out tomorrow, and Parv is the
Give him the
Parv's the bad guy.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you
Damn.
paid $100, dog. That's what gets me.
Parv's taking L's all around.
Yeah. How close were you for $100? There ain't no
It's
way.
like you're in the nosebleeds. They have like
the-
clouds up at the top, and like that's
No, so
your view is
so the
like
very-
blocked.
They look like
So
South Park characters
So
where he was
it's
sitting.
not like it's not like assigned seatings. It's like basically if you're there at the very beginning, you're going to get the good seats. And the first night there, it was New Year's Eve, and we were legit on like stadium, like the floor level, and like I was maybe like 10 yards away from the stage.
I was that passionate during the Peach Bowl. They was playing while the Peach Bowl was going on.
I don't know if you brought.
Yeah,
this up.
Dude, listen. At Daytona, Jacob can attest to this one. The guy who was preaching outside of the track when we were leaving, we were stuck at a red light, and he just would. We were walking out of the track, and we had to wait for the crosswalk to turn for us to be able to not get ran over. And there was one of those soapbox preacher guys, and he's just yelling at us all, like telling us how we're going to hell and everything. And dude, this is just like post race. I'm probably kind of tipsy. Everybody's tipsy, and he's just yelling and yelling and yelling. And finally, I like go over to him and I start yelling too. And I was like, after 20 years of trying, Dale Earnhardt Sr. won the 1998 Daytona 500.
Dude.
And the guy went silent, and he was like, brother, I'm preaching the word of God. And I was like, well, I'm preaching the gospel of Dale. And I was like, after 20 years of trying.
Dude, when Travis comes to our campsite, he needs to tell you about what he did at Talladega when they approached like the white tents.
Oh, Lord. I can't imagine.
Oh, my, it was the greatest thing ever.
Cody, I respect you for that.
What?
There's ways, the soapbox preacher thing.
Yeah, that's definitely not my forte.
I promise you how Travis handled it was a lot better. I was going to go ahead and say that right now.
I'm not the advocate for them like literally insulting you as you're leaving the racetrack. But I will say, I just want to share a nice story about one. I was walking to class one day, and like, how they gather around the fountain here at ETSU, right? So this one guy just walked up to me. It just asked me how I was doing. I was like, oh, I know what's about to happen. I'm trying to get to class. But he didn't try to preach anything to me. He didn't try to say anything to me. He just asked me if there's anything he could pray for. And my mom was going through some things at the time. So I just asked him to pray for my mom. He prayed for my mom, and he said, all right, enjoy your class. I was like, dude, that's how it should always be.
Amen. I love that.
I was like, that's how it all should be. And I think things like that should be acknowledged. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You mean you don't have to have a megaphone to do it?
You don't have to like yell in somebody's face.
Yeah, man, that's something.
But anyway, we're going to Bristol this weekend, guys.
We are.
We have 4 races technically. We never do ARCA, so I'm not going to pick an ARCA driver. But we do have 4. We have 4 races coming up this weekend at our home track, Bristol Motor Speedway. We are going to be there. I'm going to be there the whole Bristol weekend. Jacob will be. Cooper and Dalton, are y'all coming in? Dalton's coming in Friday. Cooper, you coming in Friday or Saturday?
I can't come.
Wait, what time does it start on Thursday?
You're not coming?
Bullshit.
Can't come.
Bullshit.
Pain.
I'm going to come.
Okay.
Is that right?
Nice.
No, I'm gonna come Friday.
Hey, dog. Can I ask a favor of you?
What?
Can you? No, never mind. I'll after the episode, I'll mention that.
You let me borrow $100 so I can go.
You gotta go to Mega Church this weekend.
Yeah.
I work on Sundays. I can't go to church.
I had to skip out. I had to skip out on dinner for 3 days to attend, but hey, I'm here.
The kids ain't eating this week. We had to come and worship.
What are you praying for? I'm praying to get that $100 replenished.
Anyway, we got trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. I'll kick off my truck pick. I'm gonna go with Parker Kligerman. He is jumping in the number 75. So for Team Henderson, out of Abingdon, hometown track for a hometown team, I'm putting my money on Parker Kligerman.
So for me, for the truck series, this driver, he's got potential. I think he's such a good driver. He
just got eliminated, bro. Give it up. Give it up.
He's won a championship. He may have
Give it the fuck up. It's over.
May have eliminated, but you know what? He's going to win.
It's craft over. It's craft over.
Matt Craft is going to win.
It's craft over, dude.
My bullet
Give
match.
up.
No.
Par's got the right team, but the wrong driver. Ty Majeski and then cheating 98. They're winning.
I hate to say it. At 25.
No.
Who's that?
Give it to me.
DiBenedetto.
Everyone in the comments right now, drop your love for Matt Crafton, please.
Nobody's gonna say a word.
And the comments stay silent.
I know.
Dalton, I think I'll take that ticket actually.
For trucks?
Yeah.
Call Papa Good and tell him you want it.
Yeah, just call his dad, dude.
You got it, Zebra, don't you?
I'll link it up.
I'm scared to make jokes now, so I'm not gonna make any.
Yeah,
you see what you've done to me?
You have silenced him.
Now you'll know better next time.
All right, who do y'all got?
Listen, I took a common law exam today, and I know about my rights, so I don't.
What did you take?
Not a cum law, a com law.
All right, who's
what
next?
Dalton takes.
I don't think I've picked this guy all season. I'm gonna take the 2 truck of Nick Sanchez.
Oh, come on.
Chrome, you got a truck pick?
Come on,
yes. Hatred for Nick Sanchez come out of what?
Come on. Matt Crafton. Come on, do it, please.
Pull for the 2 for like 3 years.
Nick Sanchez?
Yeah, why'd you switch? Why'd you switch to Matt?
Well, because
Matt DiBenedetto.
Because Sheldon Creed is no longer in the truck series, so I gotta pull for someone every week. So
Carson Hocevar.
Solid
pick. Xfinity series. Let's run this like a snake draft. Dalton, you start and then move back.
Oh shit. Tennessee boy Josh Berry.
Sheldon Creed.
Good pick.
Somebody cut the snake already. Come on now.
Fuck. Let's go Daniel Hemrick.
What?
Did you say you because you knew what you were going to pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cooper just picked Hemrick on the show. I think this might be
like.
Whoa,
wait. I don't know if this is public knowledge.
38 minutes
but
in.
I was sitting behind some news reporter at ETSU's game because it got delayed, and she was just talking to some other news reporters. She said she did an interview with Justin Haley talking about his colleague contract. If this is knowledge, you can just cut me off. But she
went
said
to Rick
that.
Ware.
Well, yes, I know that part. He said that colleague told him that the car was his. He just needed X amount of sponsorship, and he said I couldn't get it, and that's why he went to Rick Ware.
Oh wow, that's not surprising.
I don't know if
That's
I was
kind of
supposed
the
to
way
leak
I
that
thought
or
it.
if I'm going to get in trouble, but
That's good inside knowledge. Well, hey, that's calm law. You were within her earshot, so that was your rightful knowledge.
I'm a dirt
Some
sheet
don't seem
reporter
right
now.
here. Some don't seem right here.
What?
Who you got, Jacob?
How in the goddamn fuck did I forget about that? I am not picking Daniel Hemrick. Give me fucking Junebug, bro. What in the hell? I forgot about that. Dale Jr.
We'll lose.
Absolutely. Why the fuck did I pick Daniel Hemrick, bro?
I
Justin-
wonder why you did too.
Justin Allgaier.
You kind of look like him.
LTC's favorite boy, Austin Hill.
You think I look like Justin?
Hey, no way! You just said.
Now that he said it, I can kind of see it.
I do too. That's the worst part. Fuck.
Jacob flex. You won't look like him anymore.
Oh my god.
That's so mean.
So I'm gonna go with none other than the man, the myth, the legend, my personal hero and idol, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that number 88 Hellman's Mayo rocket ship of a car.
Beep beep.
Junebug.
Sorry, I ate some mayonnaise.
Did you put in your coffee?
No,
He ate Will Levis.
That's funny.
Cup Series, underdog and primary pick. Underdog for me, Bristol. Non-playoff driver is the rule, by the way, for the underdog. I'm going to go with Corey LaJoie as my underdog for Bristol. Now, my primary pick for Bristol. It's a guy who has had a lot of success at Bristol, and he's had speed, just bad luck. But he's going to secure him a spot moving on to the next round, and that is none other than the gear wrench, Kevin Harvick.
So for my underdog, for some reason, the number 2 of Austin Cindric's pick is just standing out to me. So Austin Cindric will be my underdog. But for my main pick, I want to go for the number 11 of Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin.
I guess
Jacob.
Thanks, Parv. Appreciate it.
That'll be $100.
Parv, why don't you just go ahead and make my picks, dog? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parv loves talking for people tonight.
Yeah, he really does.
So-
Who's my underdog, Parv?
Your underdog is going to be Daniel Suarez, and your main pick will be Brett
You're
Keselowski.
wrong. No, it's not.
It
Underdog.
was.
It really isn't. I don't see it happening, but underdog. I'm going to go with Eric Jones.
My boy. That's my boy.
Got some momentum. Main pick. Hate to say it, Chase Elliott. He's going to victory lane.
What the fuck?
Did you
That's
get it
surprising.
backwards?
I don't hate it.
Hey, my boy right here, my boy John. He's got the underdog down pat. Underdog, Ryan fucking Priest. Main pick. Before.
Are you gonna go, Cooper?
He
Who the
did.
fuck just spoke?
I thought you was reading John's. My bad.
You ain't read John's pick.
So it's me now, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Dalton.
No, Crow. I owe you. Go first.
Okay.
Unity.
Like my First Amendment. Thank you. Anyway, so
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm giving you.
Oh, he's giving it to you.
Oh,
Dalton's giving.
He's allowing it.
Thank you,
No, okay.
Master. Anyway,
Har, shut the
So-
fuck up.
The owner has allowed you to speak. You have this privilege for 2 minutes. Hurry.
Yeah, Har, you're the one who's taking his first amendment rights away. Now
crap.
shut the fuck up.
Come on, let's go.
I saw you, sir. Anyway. Is that Mr. Gallagher wheezing up there, bro?
Oh yeah, man. Dude, I love Brent.
Underdig. I don't know. Let's just go say a Harrison Burton underdog. Why not? Let's just screw around and happen. Actually, whoever you guys want to win, just have me wear their shirt. Because I was wearing a Ross shirt at Nashville. I was wearing a Byron shirt at Atlanta. So I mean, I'm 2 for 2.
We need to find a BJ McLeod shirt stacked.
Oh my god.
We just need to throw Chrome like all over Austin Hill shirts, like all 4.
And then main pick. That's a good question. My main pick is Kyle Busch. We'll go with Kyle Busch. I don't know why. I'm feeling Kyle Busch.
Please.
I want to see my girlfriend super pissed off at a race.
Bro, it's not that great. I promise it's sad. You feel like
Is
an
it?
asshole out. Yeah.
Because, like, if you have either Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, or Brad Keselowski win, she'll probably
She's
break
done.
up with me out of anger.
I'll flip her off for you.
I mean, we don't have to go that far.
I'll do the shit talking.
She already thinks you hate me, so, you don't need any more reason.
No, dude, I insist. I'll flip her off right to her face, right in front of you.
I thought she would have laughed when I told her the whole story about why I ended up being banned, and then I guess I didn't think about her not taking me and your sister as a joke. I was like, hey, this is a joke.
And she's like, so you're gonna take your sister out?
He's like, we'll take his sister out, but won't take me. I was like, yeah, what am I? What does that even mean?
You punished yourself. Didn't even need to take you out.
I did.
We all learned a lesson here. Lie to our significant others.
Yes,
by all of us, I mean Cody and Chrome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm stepping out of that one.
Whoa,
Oh, dude, you got a lot.
Chrome, there's only one flexor in the stream.
My bad. Do I need to go put my tank on?
Everybody next week.
Sit like this.
Next week, everybody has to wear a tank top on the show. Jacob, will you go back to the tank?
I'll be at the beach next week, so I got you covered.
Who you got, Dalton?
All right. My underdog, this guy's actually pretty underrated at Bristol. AJ Allmendinger. And for my main pick, this guy's pit crew is fucking terrible. But I don't think that's gonna stop him from winning this weekend. Give me Christopher Bell.
I thought you were gonna say Bubba.
I did too.
No, Christopher Bell's picker is like a lot worse now.
Chrome's changing.
Go over to the OnlyFans for the X-rated stream.
For mature audiences only.
Jacob, do we need to have another talk after this? Let me call you.
No, dog.
Is that a Trackhouse hat, by the way?
It is.
Yes, sir.
Flex harder. Pull the traps up more. Come on. There you go.
I love RFK!
That was a good impression. You need to hit a vape.
Freaking
a pin. Make sure to throw about 18 of those to the side and then go get another one while you're
No, you should have used a hard drive. You should have used a hard drive.
I ain't pulling my hard drive out, bro.
That's what it looked like.
A thumb drive, you mean?
Hard drive, thumb drives, tomato.
I don't know. Hard drives are kind of big, Hoss.
Yeah,
hard drive, thumb drive, your mom.
Oh!
I don't
Dalton,
have anything that looks vapeable.
it's any nicotine addict when they can't find their vape for 5 minutes. Nothing seems vapeable. Dalton, show us what you got.
So I decided to make this a new tradition. Every year we go to Bristol. With my graphic design degree, I like to make several posters for every Bristol race we go to. And the theme this year is racing in the dark. How about that? So here we got the boys who are all going to Bristol: Jacob, me, Cody, and Cooper. And here we got Parv doing some trout for clout in the background of the boat. And behind we got Bristol Motor Speedway on top of the hills in the nighttime with the Let's Turn Colt logo on the moon and all the race logos as well. So hope y'all enjoy it, boys. Let's go racing in the dark.
Nice nitty-gritty dirt band reference.
Lying on our ass and watching the cars where the good years blow.
Will you write an entire parody of that, please?
I could, honestly.
Dale Jr. for president? Absolutely. I would vote for Jr. in a heartbeat. I guess that wraps us up for this week.
Dwayne Johnson and Dale Jr. are your presidential candidates. You still going Dale Jr.?
Oh my god!
Is that Discord or did you do that?
I made that.
Okay.
Jacob Kelly Lewis starring in the old hit movie Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack.
Oh my god.
It's Bristol Race Week. I think we're all stoked for it. Somebody's got to say it. Never forget 9/11. I feel like everybody's talked about it. 22 years ago, bro. That was a long time ago. I remember it vividly. It was my first ever day of school, boy. And I got a weird welcome into this world. Yeah, dude, it sucks. It happened 22 years ago, changed the fabric of our society. And that's why I think it's okay for people to have memes about it. I'm a pro 9/11 meme person. I know this is a weird route to go. But I want to say that I think the memes are okay. And I think it's time that we all realize that it did happen 22 years ago. And I'll die on that hill.
Shut up, hit violation.
Anyway, this has been the LTC.
I wasn't alive.
See, yeah, you don't even know what it felt like, bro. I do. I can make
My
those
bad.
jokes.
My bad.
You know what it felt like?
I'm not. Wait, I'm not the youngest.
That's a hardcore one to double down on, man.
Am I not the youngest one here tonight?
I'm gonna be real with you, dude.
No,
That's a hard one.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
I plead the fifth. I made a mistake already tonight. I'm not laughing at this joke.
Cooper, I'm proud.
Good job, Cooper.
Yeah, I'm doubling down. I know what it felt like to be in society for that.
Okay, I'm glad. That right there.
I know what it felt like.
I take it back now. I know what it felt like. What'd you say?
Once again, it wasn't me.
Yes, Ryan, I am 20 years old.
That's bullshit.
I'm the saint.
Coop, no, you're not the saint, buddy. You're down here on the bottom. Look, we'll be the dunces down here.
I'm the saint.
Actually, no, Parv isn't either. Because Parv would put Chrome in the back of his church.
Yeah.
I am the saint, as I stand for compassion, unity, and respect.
Yeah, dirty boys down here. Dirty boys down here.
No, I don't want to be a part of this group.
You don't want to be in a group with me and Coop?
It's the good boys.
By my last name.
Turn boys.
You know what? Why did your people give my people the recognition of boy?
I don't know. I wasn't alive.
That's too deep for you.
I wasn't alive.
That was before us, bro.
You know what we say nowadays?
You didn't know how that felt?
We're humans. I don't know. I wasn't alive.
Yo, I gotta see if you guys laugh at this because my coworkers laughed at this. So I was talking about names they called me in middle school, right?
Let me hear it.
So, I had half and half. I had little Mexican boy, which I'm not Mexican.
You know, all the regular ones. I had graham cracker.
Graham cracker?
Yeah,
that's unique.
That's a good one.
like
That is a good one.
Because there's like you're not white enough to be a cracker, and then you're like, I might even say the one they said about the black side. It's like, you're nice honeycomb graham cracker. I was like, you put way too much thought into this, but okay.
Dude, graham crackers are fire though.
I'd be eating graham crackers just cause.
I'd be eating you.
Yeah.
What?
You know what?
Pause.
I ain't mad at it.
All right. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in for another episode of LTC. Make sure you are following along with our socials, because I will put out a place that we can all like meet up on Sunday. And 9/11 memes are okay. I'm Cody.
Jesus Christ.
JK Hill.
Hey, it's Coop Daddy. Jacob likes to flex for fans on the show, and Harv is very racially charged.
Hello, I'm not.
Parv's theater group is losing their minds right now. Like, oh, I feel it.
I'm Don Ready Bush.
I am Chrome Prodigy, and I am 20.
Shout out your socials, by the way.
Chrome_Prodigy on Twitter. If you want to hit up my new videography, photography, whatever, my media page on Instagram, Chrome Pictures. I think it's Chrome_Pictures. I'd appreciate that. We launching that.
I got you.
That's pretty much it. I mean, you can hit me up on YouTube, Chrome Prodigy. It's got like I play games sometimes, but hey, yo, that comment crazy. Anyway, but yeah, that's it. Chrome_Prodigy on Twitter, Chrome_Pictures on Instagram. Hit me up, y'all. Appreciate it.
It's me, lead the hashtag Parv Gang. Bye.
Parv, you don't get to sound sadder than me. I got bullied most of the night. Why did you?